Hey, Courtney, this is Chad. Can you hear me? Just doing
Chad.
a sound check.
Yes. How are you?
Say something again.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay. You got to do the old plug and unplug. Oh, yeah, that's... All right, so audio...
It is. You
So,
very well may have to
let's
replug
just-
again.
Yeah, do that. Seemed to work last time.
Looks like we're good.
It normally makes there.
Can you talk?
Courtney, can you say a few things?
I can. How are you guys doing this evening? Can you hear me okay?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm here. Rodney's Gann's here, if you guys can hear me.
Hopefully they can see us talking if they've got our screens with their faces pulled up. Because I can hear you just fine, but we're
I can
on.
hear you just fine too.
But we're on the Zoom interface together, so.
All right, you people in Zoom land are going to draw pictures and write things and put it up to the screen.
I mean, we can do that. Place your bet. So I saw your new sketch. So
Try to unplug, plug it back in again. Test mic, test speaker.
gotta love technology.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, ours is working.
Yeah, it's always the external ones that are a little bit complicated. This is not the only city that
Yeah.
that it's like sometimes the speakers will reset themselves or something, so that's always fun.
Yep. There's our mayor.
Yes, hello, Mayor. Oh, you're muted, but
It's Mr.
You're
Mayor.
muted.
I'll wave.
Having
hear me?
audio difficulties on this side here, Mr. Mayor. We're trying
Oh,
to
you're good.
get sound here in the room.
You're
They
good.
cannot hear us, but we can hear them. So
This is the issue with sharing this room. Every time I come in, they've completely redone everything. So.
We're gonna let it be Travis's fault, isn't that right, Roger?
I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing any audio coming in through this mixer right now. Be forced to go with the laptop.
What about now, Courtney? Can you give me a sound check?
yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
You can.
Yep.
All good. Perfect.
We have to go it this way, guys. you can't hear, just come closer to the podium.
So are we coming out of a little laptop or something?
We are coming out of my.
Okay.
Can everybody hear me back there? All right, good. All right, guys, I've got 7 o'clock. Go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and start off with the opening prayer and pledge. Please rise here. Bow with me. Father, thank you for this day and for this time together as a community. I pray, Lord, that you bless our city, bless our commission, give us wisdom to make good decisions for planning for our future. Pray you bless this time together. In Jesus' name, amen. Join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. All right, guys. Kim, if you would go ahead, let's go ahead and open our March meeting here. Just go ahead and do roll call for our Board of Adjustment meeting.
Mowdy, Ward, Bird, here. Young,
Here.
Prater,
Here.
Irvin, Lowe,
Here. All right. We do have a quorum tonight. I am going to be voting this evening on the items. First item here is acceptance of our meeting minutes from February's Board of Adjustment meeting. If I could get any comments or any corrections. If not, I'd entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion from Commissioner Prater and a second from Commissioner Lowe. Roll call, please.
Lowe,
Yes.
Prater,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
All right. First item of old business.
290 South Rockwood Drive, sign variance review.
All right, Courtney, are you going to do our staff review?
Yes, sir. So this is the same project that you saw came through. It's on South Rockwood Drive. It's for the request to add an additional sign next to the existing Rockwood Plaza sign. And they're asking for a variance due to the size. The sketch is changed. I don't know if the square footage requested is the same as it was last time. I didn't see that on there. But last time they were requesting 312 square feet. So usually in this zone, only one sign is allowed. And of course, there's a maximum square feet that's 300 square feet. So we're exceeding some of that.
Okay.
Can I interrupt for just a second? Yeah, last session, we voted on the variance that allowed the additional size as well as the height. The only thing that was not approved was the design.
That's
You
correct.
asked me to go back and look at a new design for the sign, and that's what we've tried to accomplish.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying that, Rodney. That's exactly right. We did approve the variance. We wanted to see a revised design on this one. Since this is a Board of Adjustment, Rodney, if you want to go ahead and if there's anything else you want to add to it, I'm going to turn it over and see if there's anybody that opposes.
Okay, well, let me just make a notation. It's not going to be gray, that's going to be black, but we have decided to encase all the poles into a square column so it uniforms the sign together, and that's what you're seeing there. That's what we've been able to do. We got rid of kind of that freestanding look of the other sign and connected it. We're able to connect it to the existing sign. And that's it.
Okay. Thanks, Rodney.
Uh-huh.
Is anybody else here to speak for or against this item? All right, seeing none, I'll open it to the commissioners. Any comments?
That looks much better now. Looks like it's going to blend in with the other one.
Commissioner Byrd, anything? Or Lowe, any comments?
The sketch looks like what we discussed at the last meeting, I suggested. So we could try to accomplish where we were at.
One thing I'll mention, some comments I had, Rodney, is now that I see the three poles lined up there, it just makes me want to center up the Rockwood Plaza over the three poles. I mean, it's just, it's not, it's just take the third leg up all the way and take the Rockwood all the way across, and you got a winner.
Okay. Now, do we have to go after a variance? Because that changes the height of this thing. And I want to make sure we don't do that unless we ask for that, because that'd be another variance request, would it not? I just want to make sure.
I don't think it'd be a variance request. Do you guys think? We already approved the variance, and I'm gonna sketch it on here while you're here with me.
Yeah.
What Mr. Young was saying is that third leg that drops down for the atom, if we extended that third leg up to the height of the Rockwood Plaza, made them both the same height, and then put Rockwood Plaza on
Centered.
the center
Mhm.
of all three legs. And then that would also give you additional space for, developments later on.
Yeah, if you expanded the feature of that.
I would let me pull that one up from last time and make sure. Ronnie may be correct that if we approved it for a specific height, that the variance might need to be revised. I don't think it would be a problem, but I think
it
you might
wouldn't.
need to vote.
Yeah, it wasn't a specific height. It was a variance on the overall size because we weren't going to increase the height of the existing sign. Would you be amenable to a design like this where you just extend that on up and slide the Rockwood over?
Yeah, I just have to see if we can structurally do it. That's,
Okay.
yeah, that's what we're hindered all the time, just making sure we can do it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
think-
Chad, I agree. I don't think it was specific.
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, the thing is, what we may want to do is, so we're wanting to stretch that Rockwood Plaza all the way across the top of the three poles. Is that
Mhm.
correct? I want to make sure I understand.
That's correct. Yes,
Nope.
sir. And then centered up center pole.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll actually run it from left to right from the two poles, center it out.
Yeah, then you don't need that cross member.
Right.
You could put the cross member in wherever you need to, but then you can put a sign over that just to
Hmm.
hide that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be visually much more attractive if you guys agree. Okay. All right. Well, if anybody doesn't have any other questions, we'll go ahead and get a motion to approve it as amended.
I make a motion to approve it as amended.
All right, got a motion from Lowe, Commissioner Lowe. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Commissioner Byrd. Roll call, please.
Lowe,
Yes.
Prater,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
All right, the variance is approved. Rodney, just if you want to send a copy of this to Laura and Kim, once you get it finalized, and you'll be on your way.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we don't have to go back to another meeting, do we? After, just so we meet this specifications that we're looking at?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect.
Send it into Laura and Kim. She'll shoot me a copy of it. And you'll be good to go.
Okay, that sounds great.
Great.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rodney. Appreciate you.
Guys, have a good evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. So next item, we're going to adjourn our Board of Adjustment meeting at 7:09. And go ahead and get into our Planning Commission meeting. Go back up here to the top. And let's go ahead and open it with a roll call.
Mowdy, Ward, Bird,
Here.
Young,
Here.
Prater,
Here.
Irvin, Lowe,
Here.
All right, let's go ahead and get our meeting minutes accepted from our February Planning Commission meeting. Any corrections or modifications? If not, if I can get a motion to approve.
Motion.
Motion to approve from Commissioner Prater,
Second.
second from Commissioner Byrd. Roll call, please.
Lowe,
Yes.
Prater,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
All right, thank you. Minutes are approved. We have one item of business under new business. Item A, Kim.
preliminary plat, Lot 1, Rosewood, Lemons Engineering.
Courtney, you want to go ahead and give us a staff report summary?
Yes, sorry, I was frowning because the slide is, that's the Rockwood Plaza. That's why I was confused.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yes, so this is for the Rosewood Lot 1 preliminary plat. It is, there's two buildings on the site. It's 3925 and 3955 South First Street. It's located at the corner of First Street and Nally. So if you're familiar with that intersection, there's, like I said, there's two existing buildings, and the site is approximately 1.87 acres. The main concerns with this are that the site is entirely within floodplain, and the floodplain administrator just wants to make sure that we have the correct information for that. And then, of course, there were some concerns from fire sources, as we don't have an interior layout of what they want to do, but that will be covered more in site plan review. As for the preliminary plat, it's pretty straightforward. It's just platting the existing lot as is.
Okay. Bobby, did you guys look at this one? Is there anything you guys looked at? Okay. All right. Any comments from commissioners or questions from commissioners?
Have they cleaned up the ownership issue and that, the title block issue and everything else together?
Courtney, have they cleaned up the ownership?
They had not at the last submittal. And so I think what the applicant was saying is that it will be sold to the new person, but of course we still need the actual owner to go ahead and sign that, or to provide that documentation to the city that says they're okay with requesting this.
Okay.
So we don't have that yet, but and it's on the list of things that they would still need to provide.
Okay. All right, Tim, are you on to represent the applicant?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, there is a closing pending on getting this to the planning commission. And if you need a letter from the seller to the buyer, from the seller to the city, we can provide that.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to add, Tim?
No, unless there's any questions, I think it's straightforward.
Commissioners, any questions? If not, I'd entertain a motion to approve based on the staff report's recommendations, floodplain ownership letter.
Make a motion to approve with the contingencies.
Okay, got a motion from Commissioner Byrd. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Commissioner Prater. Roll call, please.
Lowe,
Yes.
Prater,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Bird.
Yes.
All right, that preliminary plat is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Next item, Kim.
Final plat, lot 58 RR Lakewood subdivision, Lemons Engineering.
All right, Courtney.
Yeah, so this is located at 2423 Lakewood Circle, and it's really a lot combination. They would like to combine lot 58 and lot 59. Since this was kind of a last minute submittal, I have some questions, and I think they can all be resolved by the engineer once he's had a chance to even see our comments. So there's no utility easements in between the two lots, so there should not be a concern with combining them. My questions mostly relate to the easement that's on the east side of the lot. And then the city engineer also had a couple of questions regarding the floodplain and wanted a little more information just on the plat in general. But I'm sure that can all get resolved.
Okay. Thanks, Courtney.
And
Tim.
this is a preliminary plat, by the way, so there might be a final plat that shows a difference on that easement. I just didn't have access to that. So
Is it preliminary? Because I've got final on my agenda.
the one that you're showing on the screen currently was a preliminary plat.
Gotcha.
That's the current situation.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Tim, is there anything you want to add to the conversation?
Yes. Basically, the owner of lot 58R also owns lot 59. He would like to add a standalone garage and connect the two with a portico or covered walk, something that's very nice and tasteful. I've seen the plans, and so that becomes necessary for us to take that center lot line out. Everything else stays the same. Be glad to address any comments that we may have, but it's really simple and straightforward. There are no easements, no encumbrances between the two on that lot line. And the easement that's along the east side, that is an existing drainage easement that was platted originally. That too is not changing.
Okay. Thanks, Tim. Any questions for Tim or Courtney? Bobby, any issues from your side? Okay, thank you.
Chad, I would just like to say that and Tim, I don't, like you said, this is very straightforward, but if there are other comments from other staff, those will also need to be addressed.
Okay. All right, since this was a late submittal.
No problem.
I think we ought to make sure we approve this based on full staff review and approvals, and those contingencies being met. Any questions or comments? If not, I entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve from Commissioner Lowe. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Commissioner Byrd. Roll call, please.
Lowe,
Yes.
Prater,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
All right, that final plat is approved for lot 58.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. All right. I think that gets us to community input. Anybody got anything? Anything to share? It's nice, short and sweet tonight. All right, guys. If I can get a motion.
Hey, Chad.
Yes,
Chad.
sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
I'm sorry. What about our site plan for Rosewood Phase Lot 1?
it's being reviewed at staff level. It didn't have to come to planning commission.
Kim, did you hear Kim?
Oh,
being
it's staff level
reviewed at
review.
staff
Okay,
level.
great.
It's not coming towards Planning Commission. All right. Anything else?
Okay, I'm sorry you're breaking up. It's being reviewed at staff level.
It's staff level. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
It's being
I'm sorry. I have
reviewed.
bad connection. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. All right, can I get a motion to adjourn? All in favor, say aye. All right, we are adjourned. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. Appreciate you being on.
Yeah, thank you.